So why you don't ever be like you don't ad lib on the SpongeBob or something like that, or something that may not be so called live or something like that, right? And something or other. To stop the corruption. So I mean, it's always like saying like, oh, you say the loyalties or whatnot, and be like, and something or other, and you're just kind of predispositional put into the United States, and like, oh, you know what, that's great, man. You say some certain things, and be like, oh, you know what, that's fine, man, that sucks, dude. Why'd you say that? I'm like, dude, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like you live, you know what I'm saying, in a world where like, I think I've been alone for the better part in San Francisco, like for like you know what I'm saying, for the better part of my whole time there. So if I'm thinking thoughts, or I hear things, or I'm day to day here, vulgar stuff, whatever you call it, right? World, you know what I mean? Yeah. You gotta spit it back out when it kind of comes at you, you know what I mean? And so, like, if you hear some certain things, maybe if you hear worldly or see things and be like, it's such and so rather, okay? Because it's a disgusting world. I mean, it's disgusting. I mean, it's like a lot of times, a lot of people are just kind of like, you work in the lower industries or whatever it is. People are just kind of like nasty, And so, like, it's hard to find somebody who just wants to talk about Philly cheesecake shake sandwich or something like that, right? Or something like that, right? Like, oh, you need a car. So, yeah, where are you going to park? And stuff like that, And all this junk,
We're not going to give you the $1 billion. You're not the president. The president said I should call.
So he's always interviewing a lot of oh, so what? Yeah, right. You big talk, right? I'm like, I'm running for president. I'm not. I'm just watching Water's World, Waiter's World. And like, is this real? Is he saying? Yeah, he's more real because that's Joe Biden and stuff like that. And so I don't listen to him because I don't think he can fit being president. Because he's kind of like he has a short hand on management skill, on management. You know what I mean? He's a micromanager. He micromanages, and there's just too much stuff to stuff. He's task oriented, and there's kind of like there's too many things that require far reaching.
Coming up, Water's World went out and asked New Yorkers about Veterans Day. Oh my gosh. And all hell breaks loose on The View after Don Jr. shows up. We break down all the low blows. I've been around for a long.
It's surprisingly painless.
Oh, there's a new hoodie.
The best of pressure cooking and air frying now in
air fryer, what's that? I don't care.
Crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside. The Ninja pressure cooker, the
food
crisp.
processor. I won the game, man. Square, 21-17.
The real trick is that extra
One month on dexterities and my hand-eye coordination, whatever that is, hand-eye thinking coordination.
Some come for the best beach in the world.
Hand-eye cognitive skills.
Some for the incredible water park. For others, it's adventure. And since everything's
that's all I do. Hand-eye cognition. I forgot what the word is.
1-800
cognition skills. Cognition skills, something like that.
Both adjust your comfort with your Sleep Number setting.
Cognition skills.
Absolutely. It intelligently senses your movement.
That's it, or something or other. So I won that game. That's basically it. I started with the Cleveland game because I nervous, but like, I was up by 7. And then I had to go do something because, like, because I needed help. Then I found out something, and then I'm like, oh, that's great.
The anti-Trump agenda is the country buying the left's push to
Oh boy!
People see it for what it is. Join me and Donald Trump Jr. on the Fox News channel.
I just finished months of chemo, but I don't want to talk about months. I want to talk about years. Treatments have gotten better, so I'm hoping for good years ahead. That's
Mark Zeno tweeted this.
This is that's extortion and stuff like
Many
that.
steps. Hashtag rebellion. Hashtag impeachment will follow ultimately. All right. Then just a few months later, he followed up with, "It's very scary."
So, and what is it on a Saturday night? So much as I'd rather be like, do your own thing, you know, stand originalities.
Whistleblower's other attorney,
I'm like, yeah, man, a lot of times, like, man, Greg Guthrie, you know what I mean, was like, worried about something, and stuff like that, or something, or something. And I don't want to hear that, man. So he was like, who call you Redentor? And be like, what is that, man? I'm like, what is that? You be like, listen to rock and hip hop and do all these fun tracks. And then, like, you know what I mean, people like Redentor and have some old things in the back talking about, like, it's funny, like, you know what I mean, like it's a total insult to laugh and a mockery of it. What do you expect? What kind of reaction do you expect? You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna roll with that, then I'm just gonna roll with that. You know what I mean? And who knows if it's net neutrality on streaming of the Pandora? Who knows if it's like if it's an angle that I don't really need to be like in, like to be in the loop of. You know what I mean? I don't even know if that IP address is like supposed to be directed from like which you validate anyway. You know, directors to be like, you know what I'm saying, to be like to listen to, have to listen to. It's like listening to the pre-Madden playlist. I'm like, I mute that part because I don't feel like hearing the junk before I play a video game. So whether it be, you know, that or, you know, what I said earlier, I'm like, oh no, man. I mean,
you're not allowed to because you can't.
I'm like, you know, so
it's a joke. These people are
so
not advocates, which lawyers should be. They're activists.
I'm just lost a little bit, but only reason I'm trying to advocate it and the coup and stuff like that. They say, oh, you're the whistleblower. Well, who, me? Oh, no, wait a minute, man. I think this is self-incriminating and something to say. It says you're what, something about it. And you're like, you're a foo-foo wall and stuff like that. And why don't you say something about yourself, man? Cool. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't even know how to do this. I can, like, listen to this. Would like what to do like Super Bowl girls and be like, that's funny. What they used to call that a live studio taped audience, and then and so you do that and you're like, oh, and then they flash the Obamas on in front of you and they're like, well, it's okay, well you can do that because. You know, Joe, you make coup d'etat, right? She said. And then, like, lay attention to me, right? And I'm like, where are you at? And how can tell me Plaza? I'm like, damn. When they fit in the Crimson Street, did you put the Masonite on the floor and stuff like that and all this junk? And then, like, too bad I have dogs now and stuff like that. Otherwise, I'd be in the high rise and just kind of like, you know, with my dream job and stuff, you know, just trademark and all that. And, like, totally just gave it to you that, like, with total cheese, you know, like you're gonna use, and then like, that's it, man. So everything. Well, I live on order and stuff like that. Sometimes I offend, you know what I'm saying, people, and sometimes I mean, but in the comment, then I don't, and in the contact, he knows more, and he knows me good, and so you know, whether we be in through the thins and the thicks of things, that's it. That's just how it goes.
It isn't going to work. A bunch of
forget talking about him. What are you going to go and say? I don't ask any questions today on the face. And I'm like, do you care to go to Macy's nowadays? I don't have any time to do any of all that. I like have inclinations. I go off 50 East and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to arena for like 5 minutes. And then the whole idea of it just kind of fizzles out and I just go to Cycle Gear. You know, and so like, you know, and then that's it. That's basically what happens. And then, you know, and then, you know, you just kind of like you take the kind of crap like the ones where you don't want to catch the fees about, and then you just say, but I need the oil because, you know, just change the seasons. Yeah.
The mystery of Matt Drudge, the secret of man.